Good morning, Britain. Breaking news, hope for the hostages. Didn't bump into Henry, sorry. Oh, the weather earlier. What does that mean today? Abundant in the region earlier. She said there don't seem to be details of who's going to be released or who, because of course it isn't just the release of the hostages that this war is being fought for. It's Netanyahu's plan to completely get rid of Hamas. 1,840 children in Gaza have paid the price for that mission.
And that
hostages who were taken, Hamas has the majority of them, and this deal is with Hamas. 30 others who are being held by other groups. So what happens to them? And also there's this really interesting condition of this deal, which is that it is in exchange for held in Palestinian prisoners being held in Israel, women and children, and the public can lobby the Israeli government if they don't want those prisoners to be released.
Extraordinary.
So, which is a remarkable sort of into 17 who throw stones. Want them to go and have, you know, someone's passed their driving test at some point, haven't they? They've gone out and you know, it's independence and they're full of life and optimism and enthusiasm and how fantastic that they'd gone off to have a camping trip. I mean, screens and go out and enjoy the world. And these little boys, I mean, and to me as a mum, that's what they are, aren't they? I mean, it's absolutely horrific. And I know that their phones, you know, the parents have been trying to contact them since Sunday. Good morning, Britain. Well, we've got some really important breaking news for you this morning. The Israeli cabinet approving that deal with Hamas, which will see the release of at least 50 Israeli women and children currently being held hostage in Gaza, and a 4-day pause in the fighting. It's reported that those hostages will be exchanged for around 150 Palestinian prisoners.
Now, Shai Wenkert, whose son was captured by Hamas, says it is a positive step forward. Well, we can speak live now to Sarah Coe. This is a breaking story, and there are more details emerging all the time. So you'll be keeping us updated from Tel Aviv. Thank you.
Yeah. Sarah Coates, thank you. That's our main news, of course, this morning. We'll discuss that breaking news with Andrew Pearce and Kevin Maguire in just a few minutes. First, though, here's Charlotte with the rest of the day. Hi, Henry. How are you doing? How are you doing?
Love it.
I left too early. Right, thanks very much indeed, Charlotte.
Thanks, Charlie.
You managed to get... How long did you go to bed? When Laura does the weather forecast in Barry White's voice. It's still to come on Good Morning Britain as film critics of criticism of The Crown as well.
Increasingly.
Yeah.
It's going, well, actually, it has gone more and more off message, hasn't it?
Yes.
It really has. It's making stuff up now.
Because, you know, we've got the tragic crash, of course, and then, you know, the criticism of the way that the Queen behaved afterwards.
Diana's ghost? Diana's
ghost.
Oh, come on.
Exactly. So, is it OK to, you know, spin a bit of a story about things that we all knew happened a certain way? Let us know what you think. We're going to debate that after 8 o'clock this morning.
But it is now 6:23.5, so it's time to get the news, the travel and the weather wherever you're watching. We're back in 2 minutes.
Lorraine is here at 9 morning.
20 past now. He starred as Prime Minister, of course, leading the country through a period of massive social change. Now Jason Watkins has taken on his next major role in a brand new and sounds really interesting to me, ITV drama. It's called Archie.
It is brilliant. Based on the... Died. She was a teenager. Let's have a look at the weather forecast. Here's Laura.
I'm going to say that he was incredibly famous for his look.
would follow. So, but other shows like Harold and stuff,
Years ago that you lost your little girl.
I suppose what I'm saying is that